Dr. Peak did a great job in illustrating the demographics of our region. And one of the things that we're very proud of at South Texas College is that we are always looking ahead, we're innovative, we strategize to make sure we meet the demand of industry. And Dr. Peak, if I would have said what I was going to speak to today, you probably kind of just already mentioned all those factors. But I'm glad he did, because it gives a snapshot of where we were and where we are today. A lot of our national partners that we work with look at the Rio Grande Valley as the model of what is going to transpire and what's going to happen in the state of Texas, but not only the state of Texas, the nation itself. Given our demographic, our young workforce, the industries that we have here that are so diverse, we have to always pivot to the demand of industry. And that's something that we're very proud of here at South Texas College that we've been able to do. From Rio Grande City all the way to Weslaco, we've always been at the forefront of trying to be ahead of the game and always include our partners and our employers. And that's what I'm going to talk a little bit about this morning. I'm going to start with partnerships, because to us that is incredibly important. We want to make sure that we're in touch with the demands of the industry, but more so, how can we collaborate and utilize all our resources to be able to meet that demand? And with our higher ed partners, with UTRGV, Texas A&M, Our Lady of the Lake University, STC, TSTC, all these individuals in the region play such a pivotal part. I know that sometimes Ron is trying to compete with us, but it's a fun competition. But definitely, we always have in mind that we're going to work together to make sure that it's for the benefit of our students and moving forward for our region. So the first thing I did want to speak about is our apprenticeship programs. We are the only sponsored college in the region to be able to sponsor apprenticeship programs through the U.S. Department of Labor. And because of that, and because of the demand that we've had with apprenticeship programs and the success we've had with apprenticeship programs, we are establishing the first ever apprenticeship center that will be housed at our partner, our friend, Teclo Garcia, who is here from the Center of Economic Development and Education. We're going to be housed there, and Mr. Kim Moore, who is in the back, will be leading that effort. But because it is so important that we give these opportunities to our students, we feel that we are ready to expand it and to have a centralized hub to be able to meet the demand of the region. And so that's something that we're really, really excited about. And given that we're one of the largest nursing providers in Texas, as Dr. Peak was mentioning, we have been putting in resources to expand our nursing programs. We want to make sure that we have opportunities, for the medical industry. We all hear about the wait list, right? That there's this huge wait list because of the demand of the medical industry. But we're working fiercely to be able to have our instructors to bring in other areas of resources outside of this region to kind of reverse that little assumption of that people are leaving. We want people to come to the Rio Grande Valley because this is where they need to be. And so that's what South Texas College has been working on. We've been really investing the time and effort through President Solis, the leadership of our board as well. They've been supporting these resources to be able to expand, and we're really excited about those initiatives as well. The other thing that we're really excited about is our initiative with Mexico. And Dr. Peak mentioned that we have this global initiative that we have embarked in, and it has been very successful. We've been training not only with GED and early development of English learning, but also the training of technical trades like electrical and welding and plumbing We heard this morning, I was on Sergio's show this morning about the LNG opportunity of the 5,000 jobs that are going to be created here in the Rio Grande Valley. And the question was, are we ready for that? And I said, we're the Rio Grande Valley. We have all our partners, our higher ed partners, South Texas College, UTRGV, and other entities. Of course we're ready. We're going to meet that demand. And so he was really happy to hear that. But, going back to why we do this, for a long time, as we saw the data, we have had, unfortunately, that image of our poverty rate levels being high, that we have an untrained workforce, and that the graduation rates weren't at par with our population. And that narrative is changing, and that's why we're here, because we want to make sure that our students don't only get a job, but they get a career, like a livable wage job with enough money so they don't have to work 2-3 jobs, And so that's something that we're really proud of through the South Texas College development of our recent foundation as well. We are bringing in resources to be able to provide a one-of-a-lifetime opportunity through the STC Promise program that we will be announcing in a couple of months. This initiative will guarantee our graduating seniors here in the Rio Grande Valley with up to 2 years of paid tuition so they can receive at least an associate's degree, a certification, a credential, a badge, anything that will help them on their pathway to an academic degree and a better living way to live right here in the Rio Grande Valley. So great things happening at South Texas College. As you all know, we recently promoted our simplified tuition rate. That's another great thing. We spoke about it this morning. It's on our website. We now have a calculator that the students can go in and they can just put in how many hours they're going to take, and the fee and the tuition comes up. And of course, we're one of the most lowest cost tuition here in the Rio Grande Valley, with the quality and the rigor of the academics that needs to be learned to transfer into a 4-year, or they can get their bachelor's here. We are the only college here in South Texas that offer 5 bachelor degrees. So a lot of things happening. We're just really excited through, again, our leadership. I have my colleagues here, the VPs, Dr. Petrosian, VP Elizondo, VP Hebard. Let's give them a round of applause because they help us with everything that we do. Dr. Plummer as well, who's in Vietnam right now with some initiative that we're working with over there internationally. But definitely we're really excited about creating this synergy with our partners and with Futuro RGV. Mario, thank you for your leadership. And also, Nedra, thank you, because without this engagement, we really wouldn't be able to do what we do. And then lastly, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this, but I do want to recognize a great partner of South Texas College who has always been at the forefront, and that's Vida. Felida, thank you so much for everything that you do to support us. They have contributed resources to be able to reach out to our adult population. As you all know, we have over 100,000 adults in our region that unfortunately don't have a GED or a high school diploma. So we're reaching out to those individuals to be able to have them earn a GED and or a high school diploma to open up that opportunity for them to qualify for financial aid and lead them in the path to an education. So with that said, again, thank you to all of you.